Hey guys, John V here from PhoneArena. You're watching our in-depth video comparison between two of the hottest Windows phones out there. Both are available through AT&T. We have the Nokia Lumia 900, priced at $100, and a $200 on contract HTC Titan II. They're both pretty high spec. They offer 4G Lte Connectivity, so we'll find out which can be proclaimed as the king of the Windows phones right now. So we like that both handsets are solidly constructed, and on top of that they employ some premium materials. But with the HTC Titan II, it's a little bit on the predictable side with its design. Doesn't quite have the same level of freshness associated with the Lumia 900. And honestly, it looks pretty much the same like any other HTC smartphone of late. In contrast, the Lumia 900 definitely stands out with its interesting design. It has a unibody polycarbonate design that really catches our attention and easily comes off as the better looking between the two. Well, the size advantage goes to the Titan II. It sports a 4.7-inch WVGA Super LCD panel, so it's pretty large versus the 4.3-inch WVGA AMOLED clear black display on the Lumia 900. Resolution is the same on both, 480 by 800 pixels, so we don't find one to be better in terms of detail. Even though technically the Lumia 900 sports the higher pixel density, it's hardly noticeable to the eye. But what really sets it apart is just the lovely deep colors produced by the Lumia 900's clear black display. For example, the color black has a very dark tone, whereas on the Titan II it has a little bit milky appearance to it, a little bit whitish tone to it. And on top of that, the Lumia 900 is far superior in terms of outdoor usage. It just seems like its viewing angles are better. So overall, the wow factor has to go to the Lumia 900. Since they both sport the same trio of Windows buttons, we didn't have any issues accidentally pressing them. Meanwhile, above their displays, of course, we can find their earpieces and also 1.3 megapixel front-facing cameras. Unfortunately, we're not fans of either handset's physical buttons, whether it be the shutter keys, the volume rockers, or even the dedicated power buttons. They're just all rather flat to the touch, and they don't offer that much tactility. In terms of other ports, we find their 3.5mm headset jacks. They both feature dual microphones for noise cancellation. They also have micro USB ports for data and charging connectivity. And the Titan II speakers is on the back, whereas on the Lumia 900, it's on the bottom. And finally, in the rear, we have some exciting stuff regarding their cameras. With the Lumia 900, it features an 8-megapixel autofocus zeiss with Carl Zeiss optics, a dual LED flash, and also features an f2.2 lens, whereas on the HTC Titan II, it sports a higher 8-megapixel autofocus camera, an f2.6 aperture lens, and also dual LED flash. Seeing that both handsets are running Windows Phone, the most up-to-date version, 7.5 or Mango, it's not really different as far as the core experience is concerned. They're very similar in every way manageable. You have, for example, the home screen here with the dynamic live tiles, so it aggregates a bunch of different stuff. It has a cool look to it. Of course, Metro UI is intact with a bunch of different applications here. For example, if you go to the Xbox Live Hub, you could see that clearly is established as you scroll with this panoramic look to the entire interface, but nothing really different. So whether you're using the People Hub for your social networking fix or using the calculator or calendar, there's nothing different between the two. Well, it's worth noting that both handsets have some tricks up their sleeves. For example, Nokia Lumia 900 features the Nokia-specific applications, such as Nokia Maps and even Nokia Drive. So you do get your turn-by-turn voice-guided directions here. So it's pretty nice, and of course it's free. On the other hand, you have the HTC Titan. It comes with, of course, the HTC Hub, which is basically a version of HTC Sense for Windows Phone. So it has the very similar looks to its Android counterpart, and again you have things like the weather, stocks, news, information. At first, some people might think that the Nokia Lumia 900 might have an advantage with free turn-by-turn directions with its 3D maps, but of course with HTC Hub you could also download specific HTC applications. For example, HTC Location, which is HTC's version of free voice-guided turn-by-turn directions, so you still have that for it. As you can probably tell, thanks to their large displays, they provide us with some spacious layouts with their respective keyboards. Same Windows Phone keyboard on both. We like their responsiveness, same level of responsiveness on both, so they're able to actually keep up their rate of input. And on top of that, seeing that the Windows Phone keyboard has one of the better autocorrect features out there, we find ourselves making few mistakes. One of the more notable things about both handsets, the fact that they have 4G Lte connectivity, so you get fast data speeds, and they're able to load up both our website here in under 30 seconds. And we do like the web browsing performance. They're both very similar. You can tell with kinetic scrolling, extremely fluid with the response, and same thing applies with pinch gestures. So as far as the web browsing experience is concerned, they're both similar. Of course, there's no visual change between their respective music players just because they use the same exact Zune interface here. You have the Metro UI again going on with it, but when you're playing songs, it displays the usual stuff, the album cover, the track information, all that fun stuff, and you can tell with the background there's an image as well. It gives it a little bit of eye candy, but nothing really different as far as the presentation is concerned. As far as the audio quality, they're both pretty strong, but with the Lumia 900, it sounds a little bit strained, the loudest volume setting, and it's clear that the Titan II has slightly stronger output. So here we have both handsets running the same exact video, which is encoded in XVID 1920 by 1080 resolution. You can tell they're both playing pretty flawlessly, no evidence of any lag or slowdown. The only difference, of course, the Titan II has a larger display, which some people might like, but the Lumia 900 has the punchier-looking color tones, which really capture attention in completely dark settings. But either device is great for watching videos. If you're absolutely into taking photos, you definitely want to stick with the HTC Titan II just because we find it to be the better performer in a variety of different shooting conditions. And on top of that, it offers a wealth of different shooting modes as well to appease even the photocentric individual in you. So as far as outdoor shots under sunny conditions, really hard to say which is the better performer just because they exhibit the same level of detail and also natural looking color production. But the Titan II really excels in terms of macro shots, and it's quite evident here in this image. You can tell it's sharper looking with the Titan II, whereas the Lumia 900 tends to be a little bit softer with its details. And on top of that, the Lumia 900 doesn't do that great in low lighting conditions, it just exhibits a lot more noise with its results. Surprisingly, we prefer the 720p video recording of the Lumia 900 versus the HTC Titan II. The only thing is with the Lumia 900 tends to be a little bit more underexposed versus the Titan II, but Titan II is flawed by some heavy artifacting, and its details tend to be a little bit softer. There's no question about it, the Lumia 900 offers the superior calling quality just because voices are both clear and distinctive on both ends of the line. With the Titan II, however, our callers are irritated by the piercing tones that they experience on their line, and through the earpiece we do notice just a little bit shallow tones with voices. Interestingly enough, we find battery life to be the same on both handsets. After fully charging them, we're able to get approximately a full day of normal usage, whereas on light usage, we get close to a day and a half, so it should be ample for most people. So in front of us right now, we have two devices that are arguably the best in terms of Windows phones on the market right now. You have the Nokia Lumia 900 and the HTC Titan II. They have their unique perks and their strengths, but ultimately pricing comes into the mix. You have $100 for the Nokia Lumia 900, which is pretty tough to beat. It's competitively priced versus the $200 on contract HTC Titan II, so you're paying double the money. The only thing you're getting with this guy here is just the larger display and the handset. It's a little bit better in terms of taking photos, so it's better equipped for that. But the Lumia 900 just offers a great mix, a great balance of killer industrial design, great performance, and a wide variety of different features. And you're paying half the money compared to the Titan II. So if money's not a concern, you definitely want to stick with the Lumia 900 just because it seems to be the more fresh looking device and also appealing as a whole. So if you'd like to learn more about both handsets, you can check out our website, guys, PhoneArena.com. This is John V. As always, thanks for watching.